far as, I know you always try to build on what you did the year before, things to improve on. What's been your focus to try to get ready?
Just kind of relate to like last off season. Really wasn't really a lot of stuff was going on, and not put myself in the position that I was last year for is not really working hard. But the main focus this year is just to get back to, the summer, what I did in 2021, not even the season, just yet alone the summer of getting back to the groove of things and getting back in the routine.
And looking back on, was all this stuff going on, was it a distraction at all? How did you stay focused?
Yeah, it was kind of a distraction for sure.
We just asked Kyle about Danny Gray and his progress. What are you seeing from him this spring?
Just kind of relating from last year. As any rookie, any wideout in this offense that's asked to play coming in, it's pretty hard. It's a lot of things going on. It's a lot of things thrown at you at once. Because we drafted him in the third round, so we expected him to play. So it's a lot of pressure on him. But just seeing him these past couple of weeks, you can tell that he's learned a lot. He still have minimal mistakes here and there, but he's done a good job of minimizing those and putting himself in a position to play.
Is he better physically? Is he more ready to go through all these practices and do more time?
Yeah. Being in shape for Danny is not one thing, but his mentality and the way he's approaching practice has been amazing.
Did you take him under your wing and offer him any advice after what you've been through with Kyle?
Kind of like last year, just explaining to them how Kyle operates and what it takes to be on the field and what it takes to be a receiver in his offense. It's not all about catching the ball and running. You got to stick your nose in there. You got to put your big boy pants on and just be ready to do whatever Kyle asks you to do.
When all was said and done last year, would you assess your season last year?
Oh, it was awful.
Pardon?
It was awful.
Awful?
Yeah.
In what way?
Every aspect.
Deebo, do you
Down on
consider?
that a little bit? Like, you just said every aspect, but did that leave a bitter taste in your mouth?
Oh yeah, for sure. Me and Kyle had a long meeting the other day. We watched tape. We talked about it. We put it behind us, and just going through the tape and just look how sluggish and like how bad it looked on tape. Like I said, just reflecting on last off season, it kind of played a big role in that. I'll never put nothing like that back on tape again.
Did you feel it as the season was going on, or was it not until you went back and watched it?
I was kind of behind the 8 ball a little bit for us, being in my routine that I normally be in for the off season, getting ready to play because, like I said, a lot of distractions was going on. But yeah, I kind of felt it, but I was just trying to will my way to help the team in every aspect possible.
Does it affect what your goals are for this season?
Oh, not at all.
When you talk about how Kyle operates, how does he operate? How long did it take you to kind of navigate that?
Go back to my rookie year, it took me a whole year just to see, his standard of the receiver room. I feel like we get coached harder than anybody on the team when it comes to Kyle aspect of how detailed and, how detailed in the run game he is. He's not more so worried about you catching the run. He's like, what are the things you're going to do when you're not getting the ball? And he get real upset and angry when, you miss a block or anything like little details that you'll never know about.
It's obviously not hugely important for established veterans to be out there during this time, on the field running plays and stuff. Are you happy with where you are physically right now as far as heading into training camp? Are you going to be, ready to go first day?
I'll be more than ready to go first day.
Deebo, for training camp last year, you said you started behind 8 ball. Did you feel out of shape?
Yeah, for sure.
And how did that, maybe gas during practices like that?
It shows on tape.
Brandon Ayuk told us that he's ready to take off. You've been watching practice the last couple of days.
Man, you can't cover that boy in a phone booth right now.
What have you seen him do the last year or two that's really changed him?
Just me personally, seeing Brandon from a rookie till now, he's got better day in, day out. Every season he's got better, and just I'm seeing flashes of stuff that I ain't seen him do, how fast he is now, how explosive he is, and the separation that he can in and out of routes. You can tell he's really detailed this offseason, ready to go.
Deebo, there's very few receivers that step out of college and produce right away. Why is that? Is the pro game that much more complex than the college game?
You ask me, people have been in this league for a long time, just like he was in college for 4 years, and as you be a senior, you kind of feel like you got a head start of everybody, but this league, it moves so fast, things happen so fast, it's a lot of knowledge, it's a lot of things that you gotta taking consideration is going out there, especially like in this offense, there's so much knowledge and like you breaking the huddle and still thinking, and it's like, all right, set hut, and it's just stuff like flying all over the place. It kind of takes time for the game to slow down for you.
If you really believe that you were awful last year, do you go into this season almost like competing with guys like Brandon, who you said can't cover him in a phone booth, and Christian and Kittle for touches, and think I got to measure
I'm
up?
competitive.
Pardon?
I'm competing with myself.
Okay.
What are your goals for this season?
I'm not a guy that set goals. I just go out there and let things happen.
All good? All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.